Not bad. I think we're good.
Let's grow a pumpkin to talk about. Pumpkin to talk about. Backyard of your house. Pumpkin to talk about. Growing Brussels sprouts. Growing big. Pumpkin to talk about.
Well, it just started hailing. Luckily, I was home. Got the plant out there covered with a tote before any damage could be done, and it looks like it's picking up a little bit. I also covered my collard greens with the shade fabric, rather crudely, but they'll be fine now. Not bad. I think we're good. What is up? I'm Alan with Albuquerque Gardening. Today is May 8th. May the 8th be with you, right? Alright. We're good over here, you know. I guess I should do a little full update. So it has been exactly 2 weeks since my 2083 Bledsoe has been in the ground. As you can see there, I'm not doing too shabby. A little bit of discoloration, probably from the cool nights. The cool nights. One issue is that the weather forecasts that I was trusting started to go a little bit on the cooler side again. So most nights I've kept the plant covered with one of these totes. One of these totes, now it's got water in it. One of the few times this year we'll get some noticeable rain. So at night I keep this thing covered. On the nights where it was a little bit cooler, I also threw this sunshade on top of it for insulation. Yeah, so I kept that on there for insulation for the cooler nights on top of the tote. I have noticed some growth, some significant growth, so I'm not mad about that. It seemed like for a little bit this leaf was gonna be slow, but you know, we're picking up. So I think what I'm gonna do today, we have one more night tonight where it's gonna get down to like 50, and then I think we're actually in the clear. So what I want to do is plant my other pumpkin plant, the other 2083 Bledsoe, over on this side of the yard. Have it grow towards here, have this one grow towards there. Whichever one's healthiest will get to live. And on top of that, my extra seedling, that's not even a seedling anymore, my extra plant from my 947 pounder last year, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the front yard. There is a little baby pumpkin on there. Look at that. Yeah, this one's really wanting to vine out already and start going, so I don't have confidence that this plant is gonna make it to harvest for a couple reasons. One, I'm not putting any new soil in the front yard. Just gonna put it down where I had the compost and soil delivered earlier this season, and I'm not going to do automated watering on it. It's in the front yard in not the best area of town. I'm not foolish enough to think that this, as a front yard pumpkin, is going to actually make it to harvest. I personally don't think it'll even make it to August. But I don't know. I just don't want to waste a plant. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the 2083 Bledsoe over there. I'm going to put this in the front. Alright. We're in my front yard. I more or less have like a 10 by 15 spot laid out. This is old grassy area, so this is what we're gonna do. Just work this up a little bit so that the roots can go where they want to go. Again, this is my neglect pumpkin. This is the front yard pumpkin. This is the pumpkin. This is the pumpkin that I don't think will do anything other than make me sad in a couple months. And when you go into it with that expectation, you might just get surprised. Alright, well, look at this thing. Look at the neglect. Look at the lack of a chance it stands. It's clay soil. I'm pretty sure I have this pointing the wrong way, but the vine was growing funky on me, so I just said, screw it, put it in the ground. None of this looks good. But let's see if we can pull it off. Look at those roots. We might be on the verge of being root bound there. Now, some people like to tease the roots out a little bit. I personally think that might do more harm than good, but what do I know? Anyway. One pumpkin. Two pumpkin. 3 pumpkins. Now, this is why I said this was my neglect pumpkin. Look at that. This is not soaking in very well. But as I say many times on this channel, that's okay. Because I just didn't want to kill it. I didn't want to throw it away. I tried to give it away to people. I gave away one, but people didn't want the other one. And it's not even that they didn't want the other one. I just gave them the bigger of the two. And then this one exploded, so I just don't want to kill it. I don't think this one's going to make it anywhere. I'm still going to feed it. Still going to treat it for pests. I will put a little fence around here. A small one. What can I do? But we're going to try to see if we can get a porch pumpkin. All right, we got a rudimentary fence up for this neglect pumpkin. Look at the craftsmanship. Oh man. I'm joining the Carpenters Union after this. This is just quality all around. I will go in and add some more support so it's not leaning.